And when I first got married, I used to tell brothers this fallacy. So check this out, in like these behind closed doors brotherhood meetings. You know, if your wife is better at finances, just let your wife do it, give it to her. And I thought that was good advice. I later on learned, no, that's lazy advice. Learn from your wife. Incrementally take responsibility from your wife. Do better and then own it. Yeah, because what men are like is that if the wife's good at it, just let her do it. And before you know it, she's the best person at finance. She's the best person at cooking. She's the best person with helping the kids with their homework. She's the best person at teaching their kids the golden text. So what are you doing? What are you actually doing for your children, and what are you doing for your wife? And so men can be very lazy and laid back and sit back because the wife's got it. I counsel men differently now. Learn finance. Learn how to manage money. Pay the bills on time. Put reminders in your phone. Don't be an idiot. You can learn this stuff. You're just being lazy. So men oftentimes they're getting a pass. They should be told this belongs to you, right? And if your wife has to teach you along the way, learn and then lead. This is your job. That's how men need to be spoken to. Because if no one don't speak to them like that, men are like electricity. I learned in science. Electricity will always find the easiest route. That's men. If you give men a pass, they'll keep taking it. Ah, but no one cooks like you. Yeah, but you can cook. You can take a Sunday. You can alleviate. So this is where the partnership has to come in, and the listening. Just because your wife is good at something doesn't mean she should be doing it all the time. Have some compassion. The wife has so much on her head. Oh yeah, but you know, you're better at multitasking. Stop that. Stop that. This is your house. This is your family. This is your enterprise. Lead. When you look on paper, what is she responsible for, and what are you responsible for? You have to have, and I have that. I'm having that conversation with my wife constantly. I almost don't want to be in this session because you know I've written a book on marriage, and I can't write the final chapter because I'm still working on me. All right, I'm still on a journey with just you know getting to the place where I am actually what I see in the spirit I need to be. All right, so this is how I've learned from my wife. Number one, most men don't actually listen properly. God has to send a few trials and a few other punches and a few other knockouts to let you know your wife was right. So if you know, it's better to listen and try and learn and adapt before you have to be put in some kind of furnace of affliction for you to learn what is actually the right way. So that's just a practical example of finance and a very real one. And hopefully that helps some folks.
I want to jump on something you said to emphasize something I've said before that we've gone through about a man needing to be in perpetual union with God. And this goes back to the time Adam spent with God. You said you're trying to be who you see in the spirit you need to be.